Good morning, everybody. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. Want to give a quick shout out to a couple new subscribers. So thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't yet, we're still hovering around about 10 or 11%, I think, of viewers are actually subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Give me a like. Leave a comment. I try to get back, respond as quick as I can on those. Heading up to the lake house. For those of you watch the channel, y'all seen it before. I'm going to see what it's like. We got some rain. It's supposed to come in short time after lunch. I believe it is somewhere around 3 o'clock is when the percentages really start climbing on up there. So there's a chance of some scattered rain at any time today, but the biggest chance is probably around, like I say, around 3 o'clock or so. But heading on up here to the lake house, I'm gonna try to get it knocked out and see how many more we can get to. And yeah, we got two kind of bookend properties, one on one side, which is the lake, and then another one back in the opposite direction. And then there's a kind of a cluster of properties in an area kind of halfway in between. So I'm gonna go after the two out on each end first. They're not, neither one of them's big. Like I say, y'all seen the lake house. And get those knocked out and see if maybe we can get to a couple of the others that's in that little group in that community area, and maybe get some footage of that. So that's what we're dealing with this morning, and we'll see how it goes. So y'all stick around. Well, it's not too bad. So you can see we got some looks like some wild onion. Just kind of leveling it back out. Won't be taking a lot off. We'll be cutting it 2 1/4. So back looks pretty much the same. We'll try to do just a quick walk around when we get done. So that's it. Well, alright, there it is. Straight down this way. Back to the dock area. Everything trimmed out, blown off. And the twins are still here. Not much to it. We'll probably have one more cut here. Just depending on how the weather goes. And so that's what we got going on. And you can see the front yard here, nice and clean. Cut it on 2 1/4. That's the first one, y'all. Stick around. Alright, everybody, back in the truck. Just want to throw a little bit in here before I get to the next job. Got a little ways to go. Just came through some rain a while ago. It's still overcast, but everything's clear right now, other than obviously just some cloud cover, which is good. Keeps it cool. It's only about 75 outside, so that's a good thing. But I was just curious, and y'all leave a comment and let me know, any of y'all that are into lawn care, that have any number of customers, whether you've got 5 or 10, or whether you got 20 or 30, however many you got, and you have an agreement or a contract with those customers. How do you handle your scheduling as far as the customer, I guess you say, knowing when you're coming? Do you just simply go over, have a contract or an agreement with the customer at the beginning of the year and say, you know, we're going to cut it every 2 weeks starting in 1st of April, and you let them, basically maybe let them know the first cut when you're coming, and then basically you just show up on schedule every time after that, whether it's 1 week, 2 weeks, however often the schedule is. So do you just basically just show up when you're supposed to, or do you notify your customers basically each time you're coming, or just to let them, giving them a heads up? I know some of that is possibly dependent on payment stuff if you're not doing credit card on file or anything like that, depending on your customers. Just how do y'all do that? I'm just curious how everybody else does it. I know everybody's different. I know depending on your customer base, if you have an older group of customers necessarily that may be retired and may be home more often, it's easier to just simply collect payment at the time of service, maybe let them know when you're coming. Different cases like that. So, and if you've got a younger base maybe, or somebody that's not retired that's at work later or during the day, depending on how you do it, if you're full-time, or if you're like me, if you're part-time and most of your work is in the evenings, are you better able to catch up with your customers and get payment, or simply just drop a self-addressed envelope for them to mail you payment? So just throwing that in there, just kind of curious how y'all do it. Do y'all, like I said, do y'all send them a text or a call and say, I'm planning to come mow today, or I'm planning to come mow tomorrow? I know most everybody probably, obviously, if you have an issue where you're going to be delayed for maybe an extended period, maybe more than a day or so, or a day, whether it be weather or anything like that, you typically will contact your customers and just say, hey, you know, it's supposed to rain today. It's going to be clear tomorrow, so we're just going to put it off one more day. So how do y'all work all that stuff? Just kind of curious. Leave me a comment below, and going to try to get some more footage here in a little bit. Just wanted to throw that in there and kind of see what everybody's opinions are on that. So yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know how you handle that, what your routine is as far as overall communication with your customers, how often you let them know certain things as far as when you're coming to mow, or is it just you set the schedule and you show up and either collect payment or have them send you payment, or do card on file? Is probably easier to just basically just show up and do it, obviously, but I know everybody does it different, so just kind of wanting to put that out there and see how everybody does their business. So yep, heading to the next one. So when we get there, see what it looks like. Maybe try to get a little bit of footage of that one if got time, if the weather allows. So there is some rain still on the weather report to be coming through here sometime soon. It's kind of hit or miss up until again about 3 or 4 o'clock or so this afternoon. So we'll see how it goes, and y'all stick around. All right, real quick here on the second one, you can see it's not that tall. Be cleaning up a lot of leaf and straw debris that started to come down. It's that time of year, cool nights, leaves dropping. So we'll clean up a little bit of that, just kind of leveling it off. We're going to do 2 1/4 on this one as well. So this kind of the backyard. It's down towards the pond down there, around the other side of the pool to the fence right there. And want to blow all the sidewalk and stuff off. And then you can see the front yard. It's not terrible. A little bit of growth, just evening it up, making everything nice and smooth and clean. Again, we're cleaning up straw and leaf debris and things up in the upper part of the yard. There's some pine trees. So, and we'll blow it all off, clean it up, take a look at it when it's done. Alright, well, no actual footage, but got a few shots there, as you can see, of the finished yard, so it turned out pretty good. I did get rained on, so you can see some rain on the window back there on the windshield, but It wasn't much, just a band of rain come through for about 5 minutes. Just enough to soak everything, including me. So, but we got it done. I was about done mowing, so I was going to keep on mowing even if it kept raining, so at least get that far. But it quit, got everything blown off. So got this one done, going to grab a quick bite and go on to the next one. So we'll see if we can get some footage of that. And hope you're liking it so far, so stick around for some more. Well, alright, there we go. Last one for today. Got a little get together I got to get to, so we're going to get a quick glance at this. You see, cut on 2 1/4 out to the road. The middle section here. And y'all have seen this yard before, but it's one of my favorites when it's done. So this is back to the wood line, and right probably, like I say, about 30 40 so about 30 so foot past that mailbox, kind of straight down, so you can see. And that's it, and trim everything out. So, well, welcome back to the truck. We are on the way back. Just finished up that last lawn. So always enjoy getting some footage or some photos of that one. So I got some footage today just of it being finished, and turned out really good. So heading back, I've got a family get together to go to. Gonna go back and wash up and get to pick up the youngins and go have a good meal. That's actually a kind of a late celebration for one of my niece's birthdays. So I'm gonna go spend some time with the family and head back. And again, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch. Appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Again, like I said earlier in the video, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Give me a like if you're liking the video. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, something you'd like to see me get some footage of if I can, or just general comments. Like I say, I'll try to respond as quick as I can to all of them. And again, just appreciate those who take the time to watch, everyone who's subscribed to the channel. I think we're at I'm at about 260 subscribers now, so I'm climbing on up there a little bit. But just enjoying making some videos, y'all. I love doing this stuff. Like I say, I'm in my 9th season, so it'll be season 10 next year. But we're winding it down. Grass is slowing up a little bit, getting to where I can spread a few yards out, not have to be as stacked together. So got 3 today. They were kind of spread out, so got a little bit later start with the rain this morning. And so, but it was still a good day. Like I say, did a lot of riding today, not only on the mower but in the truck. So got some bookend properties, like I mentioned earlier, done, and then one big property back there. And was flying solo today. My father-in-law wasn't with me, and but everything cut good. I think it turned out good. Let me know what y'all think. Again, appreciate everybody who subscribed. Thank y'all for taking the time to watch. And y'all be safe out there, be kind, show love to people, and let's just have a good time and try to make the world a better place when we can. So again, thank y'all, be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.